Warning: this game contains imagery that may be triggering or disturbing to some viewers, with reference to alcohol, death, abuse, and other sensitive content. Viewer discretion is advised. Talk to her.
Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Safi.
Ah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Death by Pony. Today we're hopping back into Life is Strange Double Exposure. So without further ado, let's hop in. Chapter 3, Spin. Got a lot going on, huh? We are a wreck.
Oh, how is it already morning?
Oh, wait.
This makes about as much sense as it did last night. Let's take a look at the evidence for the cajillionth time. I've gotta be missing something.
Hmm.
No matter what that photo of me suggests, there's no way I shot Safi. Moses, when this is all over, I'll play as many games of Mana Massive as you want. I swear. I read the beginning. It's annoyingly good. Unfortunately, Lucas didn't include an evidence that I killed Safi chapter. Is that me? Did I go back in time and do that? It doesn't make any sense, and I would never hurt Safi. Not on purpose. That isn't me. It can't be. Maybe if I go object by object, an answer will jump out at me? Why on earth did Gwen cancel Safi's book deal? Didn't she help her to get it in the first place? Whoever did this had to go to so much trouble.
Hmm.
Restraining Order Lucas said Safi once threatened to turn his son against him. That certainly implies some bad blood in their past. But that Lucas was scared of Safi, not out for revenge. None of this is conclusive enough. Before Safi died, Gwen got her book canceled, and I still don't know why. But that doesn't mean she killed Safi. Plus, Dead World Gwen seems genuinely torn up over her death. Yeah, the Gwen theory has some holes. Vin definitely knows more about the cow skull than he's letting on. Plus, there was that photo of him and Safi canoodling. But what does that even mean?
It's time for a
Coffee.
coffee break.
Coffee is friend. Get coffee now.
Don't want to leave anything. Never
No
mind.
matter how much I stare at you, you refuse to make sense. Moses?
Who is it?
Hello, Miss Caulfield.
Oh, fuck.
Can I come in?
The photo. If he sees that...
I have some questions for you.
Of course.
Of course, I can answer your questions right here.
I knew you'd be a valuable resource. There are just a few details I'm struggling to make sense of.
Fair enough.
Go ahead.
Have it now.
Arcadia Bay, where you went to high school, right?
Yes?
A beautiful town with a surprisingly violent story to tell. Not unlike...
Arcadia Bay and Safi are not connected.
a whole town wiped out by a freak storm. What do you think, Miss Caulfield? Are you the one who's unlucky, or is it just everyone who ever meets you?
Go fuck yourself. Arcadia Bay has nothing to do with Safi.
Ooh, there it is. Touched a nerve? I knew I'd find one if I kept poking around.
Detective, I'm not answering any more of his questions.
What the fuck happened to the telescope, Maxine?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Someone was in the office with me. I could hear them. I saw Moses in the hallway, but I didn't see you. All right, enough. We're not getting anywhere. This case has been abnormal from the beginning. None of the evidence makes any sense.
At least that's something we can agree on.
But I know why now. Somehow, all this death leads to you.
How dare you?
That's not true.
Crazy.
He saw it. He saw the photo. Stupid, Max. Stupid, stupid. What the hell do I do now? None of this makes any sense. What happened that night? Why the fuck am I in this picture? The old me would have just jumped back in time to the moment this photo was taken. Maybe I still could.
Are we gonna do it? Oh! Oh, there we go. See, I learned last time. I have to use both. And I was only using one last time.
So that's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. Feels good. final.
Safi.
It's here too.
But there wasn't a storm the day Safi died.
Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya.
Safi! How did we get here? What happened?
Stop stalling, Max!
I need answers.
Tell me how to stop this. What do I have to do?
Pull the trigger!
Oh no. We don't even know who Maya is.
What? No. No, that wasn't enough time. Come on. If I can just... Fuck!
Oh. We're not built for this no more.
Moses, you were right. I don't know how, but you were. I have to tell him. Everything.
Oh no. I do an explanation or as much of one as I have. Me at the Overlook. Really, Max there. I know it doesn't make sense. I'll do my best. Please. Fine. Thank you.
Moses is waiting for me up there.
Ooh. My go-to flirt game is simple. 1. Compare hand sizes. Hands are hot. 2. Hold hands. 3. Hand holding plus dancing equals grinding. Oh my god, Chloe. Why does the Dead World version of me in on something that the me who travels back and forth is not? Oh, wait. Collectibles. Fullerton back door.
I have to. At least you're normal.
What happened? Okay, what's up here in the live world?
Might be a good place to wait for Moses. Better cross to the other side.
big picture.
I know Sophie would have something poetic to say about this. If only.
Alright. Examine.
Might as well gather my thoughts before Moses gets here.
Wait.
You stay the fuck away from me.
What if he doesn't come? I couldn't blame him. I killed his best friend. What does that say about me? That any version of me, could do something like that? He's probably not coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to. He thinks we're a murderer. The owl. It's so eerie because there's no music, even though there should be some playing. Oh, here he comes.
Diamond knows where I am and who I'm meeting. So don't do anything stupid.
I deserved that.
You wanted to talk. So talk. Tell me the truth. Tell me why you did it.
I don't think I've actually done it yet. I think it was a future version of me. Moses, wait! I asked you to come here so I could show you proof. Something is weird about this place. Look. These flowers. What are the odds they bloom in the middle of winter? Exactly in the shape of Sophie's body?
5 minutes and then I'll leave.
Okay. So, what if I told you there's this other timeline where Sophie is alive and I can travel between this timeline and that one?
4 minutes.
I know that it sounds insane. But I can show you. I'll hop from this timeline to the other. You'll see me, poof, disappear.
Yeah, to some magical fantasy world where you didn't kill Sophie, right?
It's not a fantasy world. It's connected to this one. If I try to, I can even see the other one from here.
Wait, you can see across them?
And here, too.
So if you disappear or whatever, and I do something while you're gone,
I can tell you what it was when I come back. And then you'll believe me?
it'd be a start.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, deal. He's not here. Yet. Let's give him a few minutes. Maybe wait on the bench.
Okay.
I shouldn't leave yet.
Okay.
I have to use my powers, or Moses is out of here. Now to see what Moses is up to on the other side.
Alright, crosstalk. And
Shit. I think Moses is too stunned to do anything. Let me jump back over to make sure I didn't break him.
Okay. Not close enough. Boop.
Max? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Upset me? Are you kidding? You did something physics says should be impossible. Is impossible.
So you believe me?
Yes. And no. You disappeared. Max, literally. I completely forgot to do anything.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Wild.
Ready when you are.
Alright.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Angel. Psychic storm.
Perfect.
What did I do when you were away?
And then you said... Machine Angel Psychic Storm.
Yep. That's what I did. Wow. I mean...
Yeah. Near as I can tell, Safi's death is where the timelines split. I think her absence is the only difference between the two.
I guess that could be a big enough event to lead to...
He's anxious.
You okay?
So Safi's alive over there, huh?
She is. And she's...
Don't say happy. We both know that would be a lie.
You're right.
When you see her again, can you give her something for me?
A bottle cap? How did you...
Safi slipped it back to me that night. Found it in my equipment. You give that to her, tell her to stay safe, Max. Make her swear to it.
I will. Promise.
We gotta get him good on our side.
But I think she's going to need our help.
What do you mean?
When I was a teenager, I could... rewind time. Just... raise my hand and undo everything that had just been done.
Okay.
And if I had a photo, I could go back even farther.
Wait. Could. Past tense?
Yeah. Turns out when you try to change the past, you don't actually fix anything.
Sure. But what if the best way to fix things isn't changing your past, but rather changing your present?
How dare you bring logic to my pity party? The point is, I stopped using it, and now it barely works.
Okay, but there's a photo of you from that night with a gun. You're saying that could be a future you? Even though you can't do that anymore?
This morning I tried rewinding into that photo. It felt like trying to flex an atrophied muscle. Nothing made sense. But I was there, in the past. Sophie mentioned Maya, and oh God, the storm.
Max?
Oh no.
Look, there's a timeline where, for some reason, I shot Sophie. This one. And there's a timeline where I didn't. I feel like, intentionally or not, these two worlds exist because of a decision I'm going to have to make.
Interesting.
Oh, shit.
Moses, I've been here before. When I could rewind, it broke time. People got hurt. I can't let what happened in Arcadia Bay happen here too. Oh, shit.
Okay. First look at the crime scene is inconclusive. I'll need some further insight into Miss Llewellyn Fayette's mental state. Not to call a shot prematurely, but if this isn't suicide, I'd put money on a Mr. Moses Murphy, friend of the deceased, being the perp. I need to introduce myself to Mr. Murphy.
He's talking like he hasn't already met you. Like he's...
Alderman from yesterday. An alderman that already happened? Max, this is really bad. Time isn't supposed to act this way.
It appears something was removed from her person post-mortem. Maybe the camera her mother mentioned.
We need to get the hell out of here.
I fucking knew it. Returning to the scene of the crime? Amateur hour shit. How'd I let a couple of small-time fuck-ups like you get under my skin?
You're not making any sense.
You want to talk about sense? Nothing about you makes sense.
Drama.
Telescopes don't put themselves together. Evidence doesn't disappear. You're going to pay for what you've done, Maxine Caulfield. And I'm here to collect.
Oh, what did he see? Oh no.
Help me!
I don't know if you can.
Help! Max, watch out!
What? Help this man. We did this to him.
Max, you have to let go!
Oh no, what happened? Uh-oh. Time broke. Uh-oh.
I could have saved him, Moses. I could have saved him.
No, you couldn't have.
Uh-oh.
Listen to me, Max. This place ate a man.
No. Uh-oh.
Moses, your hair. I told you. There's always a cost.
It started with Safi. Maybe if we can figure out why she died, then maybe we can prevent all of this.
That's what I've been trying to do. The whole day I've been talking to people and spying on them and taking their stuff.
Hey, Safi mentioned Maya, right? When you rewound?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think Maya has to do with all this?
No idea. Maya was before my time. But Gwen Hunter might know more than me. She was Safi's mentor during all that mess.
Gwen. Gotta go talk to Gwen.
All right. About this woman.
I'm still
Okay.
shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close. But I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right. Okay, talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya. And while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Safi's book deal.
Nope. We cannot. Okay, cool. That's a big help. I'll be in touch a little later. I've made some inroads into what happened earlier.
Have fun.
Audrey? I'm worried about Kim.
So am I. None of my attempts to reach out have yielded results. You?
Nope.
Great book.
This must be the professor Safi TA'd for. She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh.
Oof. Polaroid!
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you've got a plan. Still very ambitious.
Go big or go home, right?
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses.
Let's talk to Gwen.
Is that Safi's book?
Talk to her.
Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Safi.
Aw.
No reason to beat around the bush. I know you got Safi's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
Yes.
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable. What do you want to know?
I want to know a lot of things. Why'd you do it?
That book meant the world to Safi. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Safi get that deal in the first place. Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
So then why?
This keeps getting weirder and weirder.
How'd you convince the publisher?
So, what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book, which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people, Safi included.
Fair enough.
Safi's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you?
No.
How much did Safi tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Only a little.
Not a lot. I know they were friends.
Understatement of the year. The two of them were like the creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other.
Fair enough.
And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
Oh.
And that's what Safi wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate. Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Safi through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it's one I made.
Fair
Sounds
enough.
like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
Last thing.
One last thing. Is that Safi's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves.
Fair enough.
Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
Shit.
Fair enough.
Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript.
Let's go to Live
How
World.
do I get my hands on a copy?
Oh. I attempted to call student resources, asking them why your classes for the rest of the semester have been canceled. Was told in no uncertain terms that it was none of my business. Tried to call the president, didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked up to Mr. Myers, the custodian, and he told me he witnessed you being removed by security and that you'd been suspended under suspicion of selling drugs to students. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty. I just wish you the best and tell you you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts for another semester. If there's anything I can do, or if someone off chance you ever in Bangkok, look me up. Dr. Hunter, this is bullshit. Birthday apologies. Stationary, it was the only thing to read. Within reach, I believe I speak for all of us when I say that this is unacceptable. You can count on your support at a hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, you might get in a decent one. We're going to fight this, Gwen. We'll go if we have to. Head unlit department. Vance.
I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
Okay, first.
Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over. So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now.
Open.
Gotcha.
Alright, all that others we don't
Reading
talk about.
Safi's manuscript after all this feels like, I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave.
Beneath my feet, She lies still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our hands. I admit our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a rising beast within her. On the first page she wrote she was drowning, and by the end of the time she finished, she was drowned. Drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains whole, floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me the familiar look with the one that says, "Unstitch the binding, let the pages fall out, fluttering like birds shot down." The others say, "Take him for everything," and he's got and then some. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, remember to like that when I know you're enjoying the content I'm making. Remember to hit subscribe. That way YouTube brings you back here to see what happens next, and I won't take up any more of your time. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.